Hey guys, Corrine here with Lightning Rock Land and Cattle, and I'm just going to give you a quick update about burning. We're actually not going to burn this year, or at least not this spring. Right now we're scheduled to burn in December, and the reason why, if you can see behind me on these pine trees, is there's a lot of new growth already, and we're not upset about that because it was just a really rainy spring. We had to get those culverts in, we had to get the fields to drain, and because of that we just kind of missed the mark. All the water, all the rain was really good for the trees, and you can kind of see behind me just these huge pine trees have tons of new growth on them. So we had a gentleman from the Forestry Commission come out, our kind of stand-in forester, because we're getting a new one out here, and he took a look and he said, hey, this is just too much risk for these trees. All you're going to do is just singe all this new growth here, and that would just retard the growth. We don't want that. We want these trees to grow and thrive, and certainly part of that is you know, to clear the understory so the roots have less competition. But we are busy. We're doing a whole bunch of other things. As you can see, I'll turn you around, you can see Trey. We're clearing these big piles out of the field. We got his truck. We got a dump trailer we rented from Walterboro Rentals in town. And Trey's just getting these piles all cleared up to put at the end of the field just so it can be clear. The other thing you'll probably notice, and I'm actually going to turn you around behind me, is this grass where the road is here, this grass is still pretty green, but that grass over there is not. We had Roundup applied to the field, and that's from talking with some Clemson extension agents. That was the best thing that they thought for all this rattlebox. So we did apply Roundup. We had it applied by Professional Saunders Farm and Seed in town, and so they came out with their truck and they spread it for us. So we didn't have to. We've stayed off it for about 3 weeks. We've had some rain, so we felt it was safe to get back on it. And so now, after we get these piles cleared out, Trey's going to disc this field and get it ready to plant. As you remember, we already had lime put out probably 2 months ago, maybe a month and a half ago. So we already have lime. It's had time to get settled in. Trey's going to disc it. We'll get some seed put out, and then we're on the list for fertilizer. Trey's been working on the south pasture as well. That's almost all mowed and almost all disked. There were some areas that were kind of wet still, that were thicker growth that he stayed off of, but he's going to get back in them pretty soon. We've had a lot of dry days, and it's actually a red flag day today, so you can't burn. But that's what's been going on, and we're out here today. And Trey's off from the station. I took a day off of work, so we don't have any kids, and we're just out here enjoying the sunshine. It's actually pretty cold. That's why I'm wearing a vest. But it's a good day to be out here working. So thanks for watching. Let us know if you have any questions, and we'll be sure to post more updates.